Hello there, friends, and welcome back to more Metaphor Fantazio. Last time, we got to the bottom of what was happening with these mysterious kidnappings here in Martira, and found a very shocking discovery, that it was Joanna who was behind everything with her mad human child that she believed to be her long-lost son. It was a very tragic situation, and we took the beast down, and Joanna has offered herself up as our head for the tournament. Very dark turn of events, but Martira itself seems to be doing a little bit better now that everything is calmed down. Today, we are going to be doing more recruitment stuff. Well, guess technically not. We're going to be doing some side quests around here in Martira to pass our 10 days here. We got a lot of time before Brylehaven's open to us. And today, I think it's best if we go ahead and start out with a major side quest that will take us traveling around with the Gauntlet Runner. This is a segment right here where I will tell you that if you're following along, these next 2 to 3 episodes, you can really do in any order. I'm doing it in this specific order because I want to get the fighting out of the way now, so we're just stuck with the social aspects later. Anyways, I want to start by talking to that fellow over there with the side quest marker. Hey!
You know, I'm truly blessed with good fortune.
My apologies. You're right there. That's a relief. Well, I'll be off now.
Hey, you sure you want to let that fellow go? He nicked something of yours just now when he bumped into you.
Oh no! Grius' dagger is missing!
It appears Grius' memento was stolen.
Let's chase after him! I don't see him anywhere! Jeez, how'd he disappear so fast?
Or can we find a clue that will lead us to the man who took Grius' memento? Wonderful! Let's try asking that guy who told us it was stolen. Wonderful! Okay, well, despite us saving Martira, the first thing that happens is we get robbed. Great. Also, it was weird having that, the ambient audio play right as the cutscene began. That was a little weird. Anyways, immersion breaking, a 0 out of 10 video game. Let's talk to the pompous man.
Come on!
Hey, you! That guy who stole our dagger. Any idea where he went?
No.
I may not. I have no reason to give you that information. That's true, but, I mean, that dagger's really important to us.
Oh?
Is it? Well, you'll have to excuse me if I don't go lending a hand to everyone who puts one out. Oh, come on! Not even a hint? This man seems to know something. How can I get him to help? We have a check that we have to do here. You need to make sure your wisdom is at rank 2. Consider it a kingly investment. Sorry, not wisdom. Imagination! That's even better. With my overflowing imagination, I pitched some appealing ways one might benefit from having a future king in their debt. That seems to work, too. You, the future king. That's quite a goal. You're either a bad swindler or you suffer from delusions of grandeur, or both. Strangely enough, color me intrigued. Perhaps it wouldn't hurt to humor you a bit. Yes, I should like to hear more, and you want your item back, but I have a condition. You'll need to do something for me first. Okay?
Have you ever heard of Malvino's ring? Rumors say it's a cursed treasure that kills anyone who wears it. I happen to know of a certain noble who wants it, and I'd love for him to owe me a favor.
So you want us to get it for you? That's more of a hassle than getting the dagger back ourselves!
Then by all means do it yourselves. Yes, these swords are terribly crafty, but it's not impossible. Probably.
The way you talk almost feels like you've been in on this from the beginning.
Good one. We just happen to be in the same boat, so why not lend each other a hand?
All in the same boat, huh?
Well, the choice is yours. If I recall correctly, you're a candidate in the tournament for the throne, aren't you?
So you know us then?
Information is a powerful weapon, you see. Considering what I know about you, I'm offering you a good deal here. Mark my words. Once your dagger's sold off, it will be incredibly difficult to track down. But leave it to me, and I'll get it back before that. Of course, I'm no miracle worker, and the clock's ticking, so do make up your mind.
Fine. We'll hear you out. For now. The ring you mentioned, where's it located?
At a grave not too far from here. A day's trip in your runner, I'd wager. Word is there's monsters knocking about out there. Hence my request to the lad with the sword at his side. It's not all bad, though. You'll find good weapons, armor, and other golden things aplenty there.
I do recall hearing something about soldiers who died in the Annex War being buried with their equipment.
I assure you, it's well worth the trip.
We have to go through with this to get the dagger back. I'm having a hard time dealing with him, so I'll let you take over from here.
Thanks, Gallica.
Your fairy friend doesn't seem to like me very much. What say you, though?
Hopefully I find your ring amongst the treasure.
Thank you for making such a prompt decision. Call me Cuculus. The ring should be in the abandoned tomb. I'll thank you properly when you return with it.
This one's important.
I need to find Malvino's ring. Cuculus mentioned it in the abandoned tomb. The informant at the tavern in Thoroughfare Square, of course, should have more details. We get Grius' memento back, ideally, increase our courage, and get 15,000 reeve.
I implore you.
Even in your gauntlet runner, it's a night's travel here from Martira. A bit far, but commensurate with your compensation, don't you think? I guess?
We'll face danger here.
Built in Martira's golden era by a noble to honor his family, after its desecration by grave robbers, monsters came, and now people revile it. This is where we're heading today, and we have to go through a rival, stop at a campfire, and then we finally reach there. Okay.
I'll be waiting.
I should tell Gallica what happened. I'm sure she heard it. She was inside my bag. Whatever. Okay, yep. So, you could start this quest at any point once you have obtained Heisme. I decided I didn't want to because I thought it would kind of be a little immersion breaking to have Grius' memento stolen, start this quest, and then... Sorry, bro, didn't mean to bump you into the air. Start the quest, and then wait until we finish the whole other dungeon to begin it. So, I just wanted to hold on until now. Anyways, I'm not going to do anything else here other than go talk to the most important character in the entire game, the informant. Let's see if we can learn about the abandoned tomb, and then we'll be heading straight to the runner. Let's see here. We have Prize of the Abandoned Tomb, Secret of Garganta Castle. Probably should have used that originally, but we didn't need it. Village trading in Martira, and on inclement weather, we're just going to focus on the abandoned tomb. If you've heard rumors about mountains of treasure, I think you'd best stay away. There's treasure there, sure, but it's home to some strange monsters as well. The one that poses the real danger is the treasure monster. That said, I can only guess what it looks like. We probably know what it looks like. We've dealt with those in Garganta Castle. Apparently, they'll put you to sleep. We know that too. You're in for a real bad time if they attack you when you're snoozing. Rumor has it there are some accessories that prevent falling asleep. They sell them at the dodgy Gloam Hall shop over in Grand Trad. Also, the beast is said to be drawn to money. Some witnesses claim they were able to escape it by tossing coin at it. Now I've heard that somewhere out there are skills that use money. If you had some of those, the fight might go smoother. Lastly, it's called a treasure monster for a reason. As it's said, it carries some particularly desirable loot with it. If you get a chance, you should try stealing from it. This is all very important information. I have technically already told you about the treasure monsters. Those are the mimics. And I've pretty much gone over everything that I need to when it comes to them. So, off to the runner we go. While it is not Idle's Day, we can't go take a poop. I guess Will can only go to the bathroom. Gallica, what are you doing in there? I guess Will can only go to the bathroom once every 5 days. Gallica, come on. Get out of the way. Grab our stuff from the pantry. What do we get? Come on, give some I was looking for some gauntlet shrooms. I've gotten terrible, terrible luck with the gauntlet shrooms recently. Okay, actually, before we depart, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna use some Heroes Incenses and get Mage to level 20. It's been bugging me. We've been really close. Let's get it there. We get Mage Circle, increases magic skill by skill attack by 10%. Attack increases further if archetypes of the same lineage are present. We also got Max MP plus 20 for Will, putting his MP pretty high. I want to go ahead and master Mage. That way we can go and unlock the Wizard for him, as this will be pretty important. 7200 mag, rank level 20 though, not bad. We'll go ahead and unlock this. We'll get magic recovery built in, because he's Will, and we'll have Martira, which will do medium fire magic damage to one enemy. We'll get Blizza and Kandera. It's essentially just a regular upgrade from the mage. The major difference is in the synthesis skills that you get. Instead of something like Media 4, you get Skyfall Bolt, which is severe magic electric damage to a single enemy rather than fire. Other than that, they're pretty much identical. I believe you get one extra resistance, and that is in wind, which is pretty decent. We'll go ahead and unlock this.
Fascinating.
I don't know if we'll be using it today, probably, but we'll go ahead and set it up right now. It's an heroic embodiment of that of the Adept Scholar, a sorcerer who bends strong magic to their will and performs miracles in loyal service of the leader.
All right.
7200 mag is required to channel the wizard for the first time. You want to awaken it? Absolutely! O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength greater still. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage.
Really?
So this is the power of the wizard's soul. By this new magic, I swear I will change the world. I shall continue to brave the path forward for all those who suffer in this land. Cool, wizard!
I found new power.
Sure, we'll go ahead and swap over, and we'll boost Will a little bit with some Hero's Leaf of Lights. We got a lot of them, just so he has access to a little bit more magic. There's Blizza. We need to be level 6 for Kandera. Is it worth leveling up for that? Yeah, why not? We'll do it. Shouldn't be that bad. We're gonna be getting lots of Hero's Leaf of Lights anyways, so... Okay, we got Botcher, Blizza, and Kandera. Cool. Okay. Perfection. Now, let's go ahead and set a course for the Ancient Tomb, or the Abandoned Tomb. I think they're probably both. I mean, Ancient Tomb, Annex War was not that long ago.
Now then.
Of our runner, then, we're gonna go to the Abandoned Tomb, not Ancient Tomb. Not ancient yet. We'll get there.
What are we doing there?
This is where Kukulis wanted us to find a ring for him, isn't it? I guess it's a tomb for some dead noble. Fun. Want to go? I don't trust that man as far as I can throw him. We do need to recover Grius' dagger.
Should be a good time.
On the bright side, the rumors say the tomb robbers haven't picked the place clean. We may come away with more than just a ring.
It's your call.
We have to make camp for tonight, but we'll arrive tomorrow. The question is, can we make it back by tomorrow night? Just leave it to me, so long as you don't go dragging your feet, of course. Let's go then.
Let's be off.
And to settled, it would behoove us all to prepare ourselves, even whilst on the road. Sounds good, Hulkenberg, sounds good.
Taking up the request of the man in Martira, the Gauntlet Runner makes its way southwest of the town. The mysterious individual could very well become a source of new power, though they have yet to quite grasp that.
Hello there! Can you hear me? Nurse's voice is echoing out of the runner phone. If you're hunting for things to do, hop on over to the lounge. I fixed the plant culture chamber, so you can grow seeds if you got them. Cool, thanks to Nurse, you can now use the plant culture chamber in the lounge. Use it to plant any seeds you have. Thanks to the magic of the igniter, your crops will be ready for harvest the very next day. And also, Stroll wants to see us for a bond rank up. Well, let's go check out that cultivation chamber real fast. Where art thou? There we are. The plant growing device Ernst invented. I should be able to plant something here. Next to the device, there are some seeds. If I plant these, maybe they'll grow. Hero's Fruit Seed! I heard these are really rare, and that adventurers have been taking them home for ages, trying to follow in the footsteps of heroes. If you have some seeds, why not plant them? They'll grow into something usable with some tending. This would be a valuable piece of time if it didn't take time to plant seeds. If you could do this at any point, this would be a little bit more useful, but for right now, we're not going to be seeing that right now. Wow, so redundant of me. Anyways, let's go up on deck. Oh, I've got to say right now, this is one of my favorite views in the entire game, and this is mostly a personal thing, because one of my favorite just aesthetics in real life and video games is whenever there's like a fully covered gray cloudy sky, and you're out in like these deep green grass fields. It just makes everything pop so well, and I love it. Anyways, one thing before I talk to Stroll here, I want to mention that, if you remember on the map, we are going to be running into a rival candidate here. The main suggestion I would give is to bring a thief and to bring electric damage. That's probably about all you'll need. Anyways, let's talk to Stroll.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? Beg your pardon. I was just thinking about something. Are you free at the moment? I could use your advice about something. Of course. Sorry to burden you with all my personal problems.
Sorry.
Sorry, I know I need to be better about keeping my emotions in check. It's fine.
Right.
Remember when we heard about my inheritance? That there may be a clue to its whereabouts in my hometown of Halia?
Right.
You'd finally be living the high life? Now just a minute. Even if I didn't find it, I wouldn't just luxuriate in money. To be the lord of a prosperous house, that's the natural ambition of all who are born into nobility. Forging aristocratic alliances, courting favor from royals and nobles, marrying some wealthy lord's daughter, then there's the matter of heirs. If I had a daughter, her hand would be promised to another family at birth. The son would follow suit in my country's endeavors, my courtly endeavors. Different. All of that couldn't feel more foreign to me in this life.
Hey.
Your life is yours to choose. If only it were that easy.
Yeah.
All I know is that my parents sheltered me while they dutifully fulfilled their roles. It's my turn to take up the mantle.
Damn.
I never imagined it would come to this. It makes me regret how I treated my parents. The last image they had of me was that of an ignorant child, spoiled all his life by a cadre of servants. The house, its name, both are the cornerstones of Halia. That means nothing to the people suffering, cast out by the fire. If I put the house first, in spite of that, I'm no different than Lord Hydron. What is my course? My lack of clear answers clouds my thoughts of late.
Got it.
But there's a ray of light between those clouds, thanks to you. I need to seek out that inheritance. I know that much. Where can we find your hometown? You would join me. Does your generosity know no bounds?
After all.
You know I'd worry if you went back alone.
Hey,
What am I, a boy in your charge now? Please.
you're a kind one.
Honestly, I didn't expect such kindness, though. But since you're coming along, shall we agree to head there next time we meet, then? Sure. I can sense Stroll's deep trust in me.
I'm relieved in knowing that I'm not alone.
That you were not Stroll. Halfway there, rank 4 was Stroll. We got Scion Skill, letting us use 2 inheritance slots for the warrior. I'll take it. Really should be the one helping you, yet it's quite the opposite. Time and time again.
Thanks.
Thanks for that.
Hello?
Oi, you lot! Time to muster! We've got a runner heading our way!
Why, that's...
Ah, that boss runner has to be Godard's Horizon Star! That firebrand thinks he can decimate our craft! Kinda nervous to know the other gauntlet runners by sight, but when he says decimate, that can't be a good thing, can it?
Onward.
Indeed, we mustn't allow him to damage His Highness's runner. Let's go! Hooray, we gotta deal with the old man.
You're young. Too young, in fact. A greenhorn like you is years, centuries from deserving a land runner. You'd be the rapscallions who crashed the opening ceremony. A young man like you, our king. Ha! Laughable.
What's your problem?
The name's Godard. The rightful heir to the throne and the voice of the rogue tribe. Tax the young, bankroll the elderly. Those too old to work will know prosperity under my rule. You little jackanapes will kneel before your betters and elders. And if you will not, you will be made to kneel. Prepare yourselves!
We don't want your vision of a world built on callous sacrifice.
Great! A fun allegory. Demo Man Goddard. First things first, use Heismate and steal from this guy. We really want his item. Hey, Polarity Magnet. First try. Definitely did not edit that. Okay, so Goddard is an interesting fellow. I would primarily focus on just passing your turn over to your magic users. I inherited Konda onto Hulkenberg. That way we can do some decent damage to him. Now, we don't have access to doing anything stronger, but we do have Kandera, which is the upgraded version of Konda, on Will, so let's use it. 548 damage is pretty good. Let's use Gold Attack, because that's actually some pretty decent damage. 229. Why not? Let's bring in Stroll here and do... We don't have anything stronger than this, so let's use Skullcracker. 375 damage is not bad. And then we'll use Knight's Proclamation. Goddard is going to use Mage Icicle, ice damage. We're not too worried about that. And Mage Tempest, which is AoE wind damage. Not great. I should have swapped off Warrior to be perfectly honest, but I'm really not too scared of Goddard's moves, to be perfectly honest. He's used Kandera. We will try to go for a crit. Didn't go for a crit. That's unfortunate. We'll use Diagonal Slash here. 264 damage is okay. Conda. And we should be able to finish this off with a Kandera. Let's do this.
Remember, we all grow old, and the blade you hold to my throat will be at your own soon enough.
Nobody's trying to massacre the elderly, you old goat. We want equal happiness for all, young and old. God above. Look, we'll not kill you here. How's that for respecting our elders? But mark me, this will not happen again.
Far too naive. But I suppose that's the luxury of youth.
Whatever you say, old man. Not too bad of a fight. Could sneak up on you if you're not too prepared or if you're doing an only warrior run, but I don't know if anyone's ever done that. That could be an interesting challenge. Anyways, people liked that we beat up the old man. Oh, bally work out there, lad! No one's getting their hands on this ship under your watch, eh? Now, full speed ahead. No delays for us, not if I can help it.
The Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at an encampment as darkness overcomes the wilds. Nightfall, the time of hunting for monster kind. Even with the Gauntlet Runner, it is no time for travel. As monsters come more alive with every breath, the thirst for adventure is quenched.
Welcome to the Wasteland Camp. Definitely not an ideal name. The blue one! Yes! Gimme, gimme, gimme. Hey, Luma Bee! Okay, we've seen the 2 possible bugs you can get from the campfire. And now, we're going to spend our time with Heizme. Actually, yeah, we'll do it. We'll hang out with Heizme today.
Now then.
We'll be facing great trials ahead. Might be good to get back to my old training methods from the Shadow Guard. While we're on the road, of course. Gotta keep my eyes up in case of an attack. Perhaps once we're back in civilization. Shadow Guard training. I should speak to him when we return to town. Have you a free moment? I like to make the most of our journey.
All right.
I'm going to spend this time standing watch and keeping us safe. Care to join me? We might encounter enemies, but I bet waiting patiently for them would raise my tolerance. You may run into monsters. Are you prepared? Let's do this. Indeed. Glad to hear it. Been a while since I've done this. When I was in the Shadow Guard, my sharp hearing meant I was usually put on watch duty. At the time, most of my missions were confidential, the kind of thing that never becomes public knowledge. Even now, I can't go into any details. But I was desperate to protect something important to me. That's what it was all about.
Really?
Must have been difficult for you. Well, that was a long time ago. Now it's just another memory of my youth. Maybe I'm still a desperate man, but my heart feels lighter now than it was then. Perhaps the difference is having comrades I can trust. We trust you too. It is my honor. Perhaps if you do succeed one day, if you do manage to build an ideal country of kindness to all, then I would protect that land with all I have. I believe we too strive toward the same world. So I would gladly fight for it, not in secret like I did in the Shadow Guard, but as a true official knight. If it really is possible, nothing would make me happier.
So that means...
You want to be a knight commander, eh? Ha ha ha! Now there's an idea. A Ujif as knight commander. It turned the kingdom on its head. Is it thanks to you that I can speak so freely of such lofty ambitions? Had we never met, I'd never have considered any of this. I believe you have a talent for showing others the light, and I say that as one who fell deep into darkness. It's a rare quality. Hearing you say that gives me confidence. Thank you. People of such character are few and far between. I shall rely on you all the more, Captain. I've rather dragged this conversation on, haven't I? It's a good thing all remained quiet out there. Wait, it is quiet no more. An enemy comes. Prepare yourself. This one's out of the ordinary. We'll defend our position to the end. Let's take our first steps towards a new dream. Sounds good, Heismay. Let's do this.
We're here to stop you.
Blue Elementa. Okay, I mean, this. I guess he is kind of special. You can just hit it. It'll be fine. But Dynamo Slash. I was kind of hoping that would kill it. It's fine. We got bot available. We're good. I don't know why they had to wake us up for an Elementa, but I'll take it. I guess they wanted to make sure we all got the money. We share funds. I don't know what. Whatever. It's fine. We prevailed somehow. Okay. I decided to take a breather with Heismay.
Good grief.
Oof. They're off us, and that's just how we want it. All thanks to the Watchman, eh? The runner is safe, and we learned a valuable lesson in the process. Good experience, all told.
Well then.
You're welcome to come visit again, if you'd like. I can sense my tolerance has increased from patiently standing guard with Heismay.
Now then.
+3 tolerance. I'll take it. That should get us rank up. We are now open-minded in our tolerance. The only rank 2 we don't have is eloquence. We'll work on it.
Tolerance.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, take up a mantle of benevolence, which shall spur thee to aid thy people.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Hey, Hulkenberg. I mustn't allow things to remain as they are. Hulkenberg comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. Maybe. She doesn't seem very happy right now. Anyways, entry time. Let's see here. Oh. I don't meet in Redgrass. Come on. Where are my gauntlet rooms? Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We'll be fine, probably. All bright and sunny, and 2 bird enemies that probably want to eat my face, and some in the back there too. Great, wonderful, awesome. Hey Hulkenberg, how are you doing? Let's actually check to see what we have right now. Verdansk executes civilians in the knight's name. He preys on the weak to serve the rich, inspiring both anger and guilt in Hulkenberg. Okay, well, let's see if we can do anything about that.
Are you free?
What ought we do today? Whatever the specifics, 'twould be prudent to use our time in improving our chances and building our strength.
Sorry.
I apologize, but I must ask that we save training for another time. Right now, I have some things I'd like to ponder alone. Well, if you need advice, I'm here.
If so...
Could you spare a moment for me, then? 'Tis about Verdansk, the Knight Commander. My family found prominence through means beyond wealth we lacked. Scholarship, mostly, with some having developed a taste for politics. I was the outlier. My single-minded pursuit of martial arts was quite outside their sphere, and considering my temperament, they had no idea what to do with me.
Yes.
My family offered me no meaning worth pursuing, so I volunteered for the Guard when I was still quite young. I'd thought that in the military I could blaze my own trail on strength alone, but, well, such ideals were meaningless to House Hulkenberg. Before I had the chance to prove my abilities, they had already made arrangements to assign me to the Knights, ensuring I would not disgrace the family name.
But
I was fortunate enough to meet Verdansk in the course of my training as a new recruit. He was born into a storied rogue household, but his house dissolved and he joined the military after its decline.
that's why.
We were alike in that way, seeking to rise by our own individual efforts regardless of familial background. What changed him?
The truth is...
After our training concluded, Verdansk was openly being considered for an appointment to the Prince's Royal Guard. However, instead, it was I, still tender in years, who was ultimately selected. Verdansk lacked for nothing as a knight. He and I were equals in all things, save that my family had put the right words in the right ears. He was denied appointment to the Royal Guard. Instead, he was sent to the front lines, along the common footmen of the state army. I'm sure he was frustrated. He made a name for himself and returned to the order. But to see him rise to the rank of commander in such a short period of time... do you feel inferior?
No.
Verdansk's current behavior does not befit a knight commander. and it hardly bears saying that we cannot allow such abuse of power. Even if I am partly responsible for his attachment to power, nay, indeed, 'twould be all the more reason to intervene. But I cannot help but wonder whether it's even my place to judge him. Even as I sought to carve my own path, my knighthood only came at my family's behest, and after failing to protect my charge, I left the capital as a wanderer. All these lofty words, what weight do they bear from one such as I? A knight errant and errant, failed in her solemn duty?
No.
That's not who you are, Hulkenberg. Yet even if I now stay my course, what of my past self? What of she who wandered? Once upon a time, I thought myself righteous. I respected order, brought many a criminal to justice, and saw many a punishment meted out. Yet looking back, I know it was a matter of convenience, a way to disguise the weakling I was. My knightly standing a replacement for the family I'd forsaken. Of course, in my time as a knight, I failed to protect the prince and abandoned my post to seek him out with no more honor than a thief in the night. I fled my family and I fled my knighthood. Verdanth, he sees this in me, clarion clear. Who am I to claim any chivalry over him? So you would repeat the past and run from Verdanth? No. I was simply afraid. Afraid to face him, and afraid of facing who I once was.
It'll be fine.
You don't have to be afraid.
You know.
It is the way of a broken sword, I suppose. Brute force will avail it nothing, eh? But still.
I see.
Why yes, that sword. Perhaps I lost sight of something very important indeed. But you've always been there to remind me. I'm truly indebted to you, Will. Know that you have my sincerest thanks. Hulkenberg seems like she's realized something. I sense a further deepening of our bond.
Tis finally time I settled this.
Rank 5 with Hulkenberg, and things seem to be moving pretty fast with her. We obtained two new abilities. Knight's Veneration significantly reduces the mag cost of setting the Knight lineage, pretty decent. And Battle Aura, while in reserve, the amount of experience Hulkenberg gains increases. That's a little hint that we will have reserve party members. We'll talk about that later.
Sorry.
If I may, I'd like some time alone with my thoughts. When I found my answers, let us speak here again. Sounds good.
The party finally arrives at the abandoned tomb. It is said an affluent aristocrat is entombed here. However, if true, his only visitors these days are tomb robbers, seeking his wealth. Are the rare blades and shimmering jewelry merely a trap to draw in more victims, or something else entirely?
Now then.
Well, we're here, though I'm not too keen on this being the place we're exploring. We're here for a mission, not to seek amusement. This is where we search for the ring, yes?
Gotta get back on track.
That's right. The sooner we find that ring, the sooner we get Grievous' dagger back. Although, where do we even start? There's a history, no? I expect it won't be simply left lying in the dust. We won't know until we head further in. I sense signs of monsters, so be careful.
Well,
we may find some other nice treasures in these nobles' graves. I don't love grave robbing, but I think of it as recycling. 'Tis well we look for useful items, but let us not stray too far. We're returning to town by nightfall.
Here we go.
Alright, Will, lead the way. Well, I was expecting to have enough time to do the entire dungeon today, but I'm already 39 minutes into this recording, and it's probably going to be a little less than that for you guys. But holy crap, I mean, this dungeon's not short. I'll tell you that right now. So I think we'll leave that for next time. Next time on Metaphor Fantazio. I love being redundant. We're going to be heading into the abandoned tomb, finding this ring, and bringing it back to Cuculus to hopefully get our dagger back. So, with that said, see you soon.